Another day as the world falls closer to hello, and thank you for stopping by, spending a few moments here on this channel, Dreaming Reality with God and Music. It's good for ya. My name is Joseph, if you didn't already know. How's everybody doing? I hope well. But I am struggling to hold on to that, because the reality that I'm witness to is not leaving me with hope. The world is falling. It is. It's not just this country. The entire world. Do you realize that because of the coronavirus and everything that has come of it, that millions of people have died, millions, because of the coronavirus, but they didn't have it. They starved to death as a result of this pandemic. Over in Africa. I imagine Bill Gates is having a dream right now. What? Bill Gates, in my opinion, while I can say this, I will, is a horrible man. And I say that based on his actions, his words, his thoughts that he shares out in the public for any and all to hear. What am I talking about? Well, I'll just paraphrase, because I don't want to say something and don't get the quote exactly right. So I'll just paraphrase the gist of what Mr. Bill Gates thinks. There's too many people in the world. That's what he thinks. I, on the other hand, do not believe in that philosophy. I'm not saying that we need to double the numbers or anything like that. I'm just saying that I don't believe that population is the problem. I don't think there's too many people. There's plenty of resources. There's a problem with management of those resources. It's very simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. My music, is it too loud? Turn it down here. So yeah, there's a problem with the management of resources. The answer, the solution, in the mind of Mr. Bill Gates seems to be cull the herd. There's too many. There's too many grandpas and grandmas. And we, the people, are paying the price. We're bearing the burden of taking care of these loved ones. It would be better for the world if we let them go. Use those resources on other priorities. I'm fighting to just say so many things about Mr. Bill Gates, but you're a hypocrite. You are. Why don't you practice what you preach? What am I talking about? Your grandfather. Your father. Your father's still alive, last I heard. And he's in a nursing home. And he's got to be a real old guy. Because you're no young guy. Why should we spend the resources to keep him alive? Practice what you preach, Mr. Gates. I did a stream a little earlier on Facebook, a parting stream on Facebook, and I talked about this and Mr. Gates and my disdain for the man, because I cannot for the life of me even want to understand a mind so limited as yours, Mr. Gates. That was the best you had? This is your plan? Cull the herd? Inoculate everybody. You do realize, people, that Mr. Gates is banned from countries. There's countries that will not allow him in their country. Why? Well, Bill Gates was doing what he wants to do, which is vaccinate you, because he's a doctor. You know, the computer guy is a doctor now. Not. But apparently he has this magic power now and is orchestrating this, planning it out. He's not allowed in these countries because he messed the people up. And they said, no more, Mr. Gates. Get out. Don't come back. We don't want you here. You're a madman. That's my word. You're a madman. Whose aspiration is to play God. You think you're important because you made a computer. If you hadn't made the computer, somebody else would. Windows, whatever. Don't care for you. I just don't. I don't understand a mind who thinks like that, who could not think beyond. They came to the answer in their mind that let's reduce the population, let's inoculate everybody, put stuff into their bodies. You're not gonna vaccinate me. You won't. I will refuse. I mean, you could put me up against the wall and put a firing squad in front of me to convince me, and I would still choose no vaccine. I'll take my chances on the other side, so to speak. I'll make my own decisions. Thank you very much. I'm not going to play this game. This is not reality anymore. Nothing is real anymore. Nothing makes sense anymore. You can't say anything. You can't think anything. Not if you're not towing the party line. And that's the truth. If it were not the truth, we would not be seeing all the censorship that's taking place. It's unreal. You can't say anything unless you toe in the party line. This is nuts. All these politicians out there, clueless. They don't know what to do. The only thing they know how to do is what they've been doing, which is taking care of themselves. Making sure of that. Above and beyond everybody else. Helping everybody. What is that all about? Helping politicians are helping the people. How can a politician help the people? They have no clue what the people are going through. Zero. That's the truth. They don't know what it's like to have nothing. No hope, no dream. What little you do have, just that too is being taken away. You can't even think anymore. You can't even talk. What's the point? What's the point? This world has lost it. Man, I'd like to be optimistic, and I am an optimist, but I'm also a realist. I'm not one of those that's waiting. I'm not waiting for a chariot to come down out of the clouds. I'm not waiting for some flying saucer to come down and save the world. I'm not. I'm spending my time taking in what's taking place right now in this moment, and that's all. That's all. I mean, anything else is too much. I don't get anything out of that. I'm gonna sit, meditate on world peace. That chariot again coming down. Is that what you're gonna do? As the chaos is going on around you? And it is going on around you. I'm not standing up here making up anything. It's all around us. I can't imagine what the 4th of July in this country is going to be like. Independence Day. Ooh-wee. I think people are going to be fired up. And I don't agree with what's going on. All these people out on the streets doing what they're doing. Looting, rioting, protesting, not within the boundaries of law. Killing people, hurting people. It's what you do best. It really is. I mean, when I look at the world and I take all of history in, it's what you do best. It is. Because if you did anything better, we wouldn't be here right now. We would have learned our lesson long, long time ago. nuts. I won't eat out. I'll save the economy. I won't eat out because I don't trust anybody right now. I'm hearing what's going on in restaurants and the police, and I don't look. The police are humans; they're people just like me. And if I went into a restaurant, I have a certain expectation that I'm going to get a pizza and there's not going to be glass on it. That I'm going to buy a milkshake and there's not going to be bleach in it. That I'm going to order a cup of coffee and there's not going to be a tampon in it. That's just absolutely disgusting. And I imagine that individual, they're going to find the person. I mean, it's pretty easy to narrow it down and go from there. Starbucks. I'm not a Starbucks. I don't do Starbucks. But that person that put a tampon in a cup of coffee, they're going to be going to prison. They are. I mean, what was going on in that mind that they were compelled to do what they did and feel it was the right thing to do? Are you serious? I don't think people are going to like Judgment Day, whatever you want to call it. I really don't think they're going to like what they see. Imagine that you're in judgment. The Almighty, the supreme intelligence of all, you're there in front of them. And this presence is asking you, do you think you're ready? Do you think you learned what you needed to learn? Felt what you needed to feel? And I picture all those people saying, well, of course, that's why I'm here. And I think in the blink of an eye, that person is going to live a lifetime. In that snap, another lifetime. And it isn't going to be the life they lived, but it's going to be a life where they are the victim of all those things they wished upon another. And it's not going to stop there. They're going to live that lifetime, and everybody connected to that person is going to feel what that person feels while they're living this alternate interpretation of a reality. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to know how you feel, and how you feel is how another feels. And I know that person who put a tampon in a cup of coffee at Starbucks wouldn't want a tampon in their coffee. Or the person who made a pizza and put glass on it. They wouldn't want glass on their pizza. And these companies that hire these employees that are doing these things, their answer is, well, it was a accident. It wasn't intentional. Those people, those company people, you will be standing in front of the all Judgment Day, whatever you want to call it. And in a snap of a finger, you're going to relive another life. And all the things you thought were okay because they didn't happen to you, you're going to feel. I mean, that's fair, right? How could you ever learn? Understand the other side? I mean, if you've come to a point where you think you know and you're acting on that, and there's this other, how can you ever know the other? Unless you experience the other. I'm not going to do too long of a stream here, but I did want to spend a few minutes. I'm still here, and not getting the views, and that's okay. I don't do this for views. I do this for the record, so that when I do stand before the Almighty, I can reflect back and cite for the record. So I'm feeling like I need to just slow down and call this one to an end, because I'm inside, I'm starting to get riled up. It's because I'm here with all of you, and we are a product of our environment. We are. The environment isn't good. It's not. There's no logic. There's no sense. And you got all these people out there that feel like they're making a difference, a change. They have a purpose. I'm sorry, but you may have a purpose, but I don't think it's the purpose you think. I think that your purpose is to wake up those stragglers, because there's a lot of stragglers out there that they're almost there, they're almost awake, and they just need a little bit more, a little push, a little nudge, and they'll be awake. And this is, I think, helping to wake up a lot of people. I hope. I don't think it's gonna get better. I know it's not gonna get better. If you know me, you know that I listen with the music with focused intent, that there is a conversation taking place with an intelligence. It's using the music. It answers through the music, but it does not stop there. As my relationship has continued to grow, I have come to realize that everything around me that's happening is a part of this conversation. It's hot in here and I'm sweating. I didn't want to have the fan on. Makes noise. The microphone picks it up. Where was I? So much on my mind. I want the world to make it. Why would I not? But at the same time, I don't want to participate in a world that makes no sense. I don't see leaders doing anything. I just see insanity. I watched the Democrats, Pelosi and a bunch of her cohorts, and they're wearing this, like I don't know what you call that. And they have no clue what they're wearing, and what they were wearing is connected to the first slave traders. I don't understand the Democrats. I haven't for quite a few years, and there was a time when I saw myself as a Democrat. I believed in what I thought they believed in, but as I grew older, I realized that what I thought was not what is. And I have continued to see actions on part of the Democrats that it's like a no-brainer. I mean, you got all these Democratic states, governors, mayors, and those are the places where there's the most problems. I mean, you got the mayor of Seattle, the summer of free love, till the free love came to her door. You have no business being a politician. That's just my opinion. You're lost. You should have took control day one. All of these places where this crap is going on. Day one. It should have come to an end. And there should have been consequences if one doesn't want to follow the rules for the safety of all. That's all. I'm stuck here in California. I have to wear a mask. Yeah. One of those masks from China, maybe, that Governor Newsom here in California purchased. Big old supply of them. I don't know how many. I was like, I wouldn't wear it, even if he gave it to me. Not because it's from China. Well, I guess so, but only because I'm hearing reports from other countries and of them buying masks from China, and they turn out to be not up to par. I'm going out of my way now to I don't want anything from China. It has nothing to do with the people of China. This is the government. I don't want to contribute, because I feel like by purchasing from China, I'm contributing to their idea, the government's idea of what they want, which is to tell you what you can say and what you can't, and what you can think. You're not allowed to say the things you want to say or think. And they watch you over there. They got cameras all set up, and they're watching. And you got your phones. Not that we're not being watched, tracked. Gotta love Google and Apple pairing up to put an app onto your phone without you having a thing to say about it that tracks you because of the virus, so it can know where you are, where you go, who you're interacting with. There's just so much wrong going on. But there's a part of me that I'm not fighting it. I mean, I don't understand it, and I don't want to understand it, but I am looking beyond it, because I see out of all of this chaos, there will come some sense. And I think that when it's all said and done, this new world that so many people talk about and think about is going to be nothing like anybody has ever dreamed. Okay, I can't handle this heat. I'm starting to drip. Yeah, it's like 90 something in here. I need to turn the AC back on. I'm going to keep doing what I do, thinking and sharing my thoughts for the record. That's why I do this, for the record. I can't change anybody, and I've never gone out with the intent to change anybody. So it's not like I feel like I have to be here doing videos because I'm on some kind of a mission. I can't change you, nor do I want to. Neither can I help you. I can't help you. I can't. I can't snap my finger and you are where I am. Neither can you snap your finger and I am where you are. Mentally. Not talking about being in each other's presence. I can't do that. You have to do it for yourself. And out of finding what you needed to find, hopefully you are able to come out of it glowing, a light that shines for all to see. And out of seeing that, that person might be inspired. That's all you can do. That's all anybody can do. It's like people are waiting on that chariot or that UFO, and it's not going to happen. It's not. There's no point in it happening. Keep listening to the music. You gots to, I think. Even if you don't do it with an understanding that there's this presence. It just does a body good, does a soul good. The music, the vibration. Be well and smile.